Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm here to do a plan with me and I'm going to use this That Planner Girl kit. I don't know if it has a name, I can't find a name for it, but it's this beautiful sweet treats kind of thing, and I thought it was just the right kit for the festive season. I actually only have one Christmas kit in my collection this year, bit of an oversight, but that's okay. I think I've got enough celebratory ones. So this kit is beautiful. Look at these checklists. It's really, really pretty. And the colors are kind of perfect for me. So I thought I would just show you really quickly what's in the kit, like so. But what you may have noticed is missing is day and date. So I happened to find, let me bring out these 4 boxes again. I've got this left over from GP Studio, and I think these colors fit perfectly, and it even has 1 through 7 available for me. So I'm going to get started. My pen's out, I think. We're getting towards the end of the year and the end of my time in this Filofax for a while. I'll be moving to my Kiki K for January, which is exciting. Love to set up a new planner. Sorry, I just realised 1 through 7 is incorrect. It's 2 through 8. I did that last week and had the wrong date on my Sunday. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to dive in and add the dates to the days, and I'll see you shortly. Okay, so I actually don't want Saturday. I don't know why I put that on there, because I am going to do my usual and have my TN as my personal planner, and I'll keep that for the weekend. But what I thought I would do is put this week sticker, let's see if this works, just over the Sunday here. I'm not sure if it's going to fit. It is going to show a little, but I'm okay with it, I think. Because I want something to match the size of the box to make a this week on the side here. So that's okay. I'm alright with it being a little bit off center. So what's happening here? Alright, upside down. We have a this week. Last week I forgot to do a this week before I started, so this week ended up on the other side of the page, which was fine, but it makes much more sense to my brain to have it on the left at the beginning of the week. So, right, so life. It is now Sunday morning. I'm sure you can hear the traffic as usual. Let's see what time it is. It's almost 8 AM. I have been up for quite a while. I've just filmed my unboxing of the Kiki K 12 Days of Christmas ornament calendar, which was a lot of fun. I did a little bit different to usual, so I hope you enjoy that when it comes up. I really liked it, and the ornaments are beautiful. They're really, really pretty. I got the box at quite a discount, but I think it's well worth it. It's really pretty, and they're not quite what you expect. Some are exactly what you expect, but some are not, and it's really sweet. Alright, so something that I saw in this kit that I thought was very pretty were these washi strips. So I'm going to use those as little headers at the top of the page. I just want to have a look at the size. So you see these ones are super skinny. And then we move into kind of a normal size up to these really wide ones at the top as well. So I think I might use kind of mid-sized ones. And I think I will alternate them as well. So this is going to be a pretty bright and colourful little spread, I think. Especially if I'm not going to do the same strips across the top. I think that's going to make it quite different. of course, were there to-dos and todays? There are a bunch of todays, so maybe I could have gone with those instead. What did I just do? But I didn't, so we'll just go ahead with this. I think at this point that those days of the weeks do look a little different compared to the rest of the colours, but I think it will all come together once the full boxes go in. So what do you think? It's different to Christmassy kind of kit, but I think it's, like I said, it's still festive with all the cakes and macarons and cute things, and that's what we're all looking forward to, isn't it? So why am I doing this so early on a Sunday morning? Well, today's planner day in the western suburbs. Now, I'm technically not quite western suburbs, but most of us are all over the place in Melbourne. I'm in West Melbourne, so technically I'm more west than I was before. But anyway, Denise from Lettuce Labels hosts this event at her house so kindly, and today's the last one of the year, and it's the Christmas one, so we'll all be getting together and having a barbecue, having a Kris Kringle. It's going to be a really lovely day, and I have not had time to film this weekend, so I thought I should pop in now and get it done before I head off. Okay, camera cut off there. I've deleted a bunch of videos. So what we missed was, I've just taken up the today from here because I don't want to put a today there. What I will put down instead is a thin strip just to even it up, even though it doesn't really matter. So I was having a conversation with you guys about why we do this, but I will save that for a minute while I set up Monday just to get us started. What I would like is to put a focus actually here on this, on the this week, and I've got this cute little 3 here, so I think I'll use that. But also, let's put a focus or a goals or something at the top. We've got exercise goals, personal groceries. Got it cancelled there. Got our to-dos and little things. So I'll leave the to-dos. Here we go, priority. Oh, there's a maybe. How cool is that? That's excellent. All right, I'm going to put priority. I love the idea of a maybe. You could put that in, and you know, for things that if you get time to do them, then you write them down, because otherwise, you know, if you're like me, you'll forget what those things are. Alright, so we've got our little 3-heart checklist for a priority. That is very cute. And then I'll probably put a little, I think I'll put a focus section, I guess. We've got our 3. Oh, actually no, I think my to-dos are generally enough that I can spread them across the week. So what I might use is a tracker there. Do I have, yeah, I've got trackers here. So I'll probably do that, I think. Alright, but first I might set up the Monday meetings and things just to make sure I've got that sorted. I've just got 2 meetings on Monday morning, so I've tried to schedule this week to be non-meeting heavy because I have a lot of stuff I have to do for the website and other launchy things that we're doing. So I tried to keep it as minimal as I can in terms of meetings. So 2 meetings on Monday. I'll just use the sideways flag and put the meetings on the side there. None on Tuesday. How cool am I? 2 on Wednesday. I meant to use the pink one, so I don't know how I pulled this one. And then 1 on Friday. So I'll put this on Friday. And I'll grab the pink one for Wednesday. Like so. On Thursday we've got one of our events happening in Adelaide, so Oh, how cute are these little scallopy ones and this little stitching one? They're very cute. Thursday. Oh, time to wake up. Good grief, I've been up for 2 hours. Oh, look, I'm going to use these sideways flags. I think I'll use the paler one simply because I want to write on it. The other one's full of macarons. Alright. I did a cookie class last week, if you remember, and it was fabulous. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen some photos. I don't know why I'm having trouble saying Instagram. You would have seen some photos of the cookies, and I'm going to make some more tonight if I get home on time to take to work tomorrow for my friends, because I was supposed to make some for on Friday night when they all came over to help me with my tree, and I just ran out of time and couldn't do it. Alright, so 4 boxes, and I'm going to do them right across the middle. I think last week I alternated, and that was pretty cool. I liked it, and I will do it again. But for today, I think I'm going to do them across the center. But I'm just thinking we might put some strips down. Yeah, I've got tons of these skinny ones, so I might just put those. I'll do a blue one on there because of all that pink. Here's this little macaron one. Yeah, that's cute. Accidentally pulled 2 here. Now, because the camera died before, you missed me having a little moment where I pulled up that today sticker that I'd put down on the this week column, and how I pulled it up without tearing the paper was I just put my tweezers underneath it. I'll show you what I mean. I kind of fed the tweezers under there and then slid them across and then slid back this way, and it popped off quite easily and did not tear my paper, which I was thrilled about. You know how much I hate tearing my paper. So that was really cool. Oh, look, here's the perfect opportunity. Now we'll see if I can make it happen. Again. So I've just put it underneath and just kind of loosened it, I guess, across the page. And it didn't tear it. Denise, your tweezers are useful for a multitude of things. They are fabulous. Hope she's watching. Denise, leave me a comment if you're watching. Too far over the edge, Desley. Oh, and look, I didn't use them, so I've made a mess. Okay, so just there. Alright, so let's get these full boxes down, and I really can't see how I can go wrong with these. They're all gorgeous. Let's just start at the top with the macarons, although there's macarons there, so there you go, I've ruined it already. Okay. They can go there, and I think the cake under this week. So pretty. So I picked up this kit at the Melbourne Planner Markets. So that was in August, I think. So I've had them for ages and just not had a chance to use it. It would be perfect for a birthday month, wouldn't it? But I can't wait that long. Alright, so I was talking about, I read this thread on Facebook about what you've learnt about planning in the last 12 months, and there were a lot of comments about how you can just pick up a pen and paper and you don't need all these fancy stickers. And you know, that's true. I 100% agree that you don't need it. But, you know, people were still very kind and said, you know, people who do decorate and get excited like we do, that's fine. It's just you don't have to do it. And that's absolutely true. However, what I find is, I think we've talked about this a lot, is I find it really helpful for me to set up the week ahead, and I like to do it in a pretty way because I want to see this beautiful spread when I open my planner, and it's motivating, and it's, I don't know, it just makes me feel happy to be at work. It's just a nice thing to do, I think. So to each their own, and I guess that was the message of the thread. Whatever you want to do, you should do. But I think a lot of people were talking about how it can make some people feel inadequate, I guess, if they can't, you know, they're not creative or whatever. But I think everyone has a level of creativity for sure. So I don't think you should feel, you know, like you have to compare yourself to what other people are doing. You do whatever's right for you, and I think that's one of the reasons why we change things up so often, because we're always trying to find what's right for us. And the fun part for me is actually changing things up. I love to see what else we can try, and how else we can plan, or what other tools we can use to sort of set your week up or remember things. That's why I love what we do here. It's good fun, and yeah, I think it's super cool that there's so many of us doing so many different things in so many different types of planners as well, which is so cool to see. So speaking of different types of planners, I need to sort out my 2020 lineup. You know, we always start the year with 1 billion planners, don't we? And I think I'm pretty close to that number. I have a bunch of things I want to do in separate planners this year, next year I guess you say now. And I think this year there's a reason to separate them. So, and you know, being able to, what I've had problems with in the past is having multiple planners and then having multiple calendars, and you know, repeating everything across all the planners. And I think that was the mistake. I think instead you should reference each other. Have the planners with you when you're referencing what's going on. That makes it a lot simpler to do. Now, here's the question: do I follow the color of the to-do box? And why have I put a to-do box here on my this week? That's incorrect. Okay, so I think I will. I think I'll match the flags, the checklists, to the title. But I'll have to remove that one from the this week box. My tracker's there. Okay. So anyway, that's my philosophical discussion for the morning. A bit early for it, I think, given that it's 8 o'clock. But I think it's an interesting topic. Be keen to hear what you think as well. Let me know. I just love the decorative side of planning, and it's one of the reasons I do it, is because I want that creativity, kind of figuring out where to put stuff to make it look pretty. That makes me happy, and if I can do it with you guys, that makes me happier. And why not, I say. There are weeks for sure where I don't do it. There hasn't been one in a while. I've managed to get it done every week for a long time now. But there are definitely times where I just can't. And that probably will happen at some point in December, I think. It's going to be a crazy, crazy old month for me, with launching websites and setting up this CRM that we're doing, and all those kinds of things are just going to be quite a lot. Alright, before I keep yammering, let me just put down I think I'll do the goals for the trackers. And we've got 2, so I'm going to use both. I like these little trackers actually, they're very cute. They've got a little checkbox. Most of them you have to kind of just cross out the date, the Monday, Tuesday, etc. which is fine as well. But I like that this has the little checkbox you can fill in or colour in or whatever you want. Okay, that's good. Now the washi, let's talk about the washi. We have this gorgeous lolly washi. Always too short or too long, isn't it? Let's grab the paper trimmer. And we'll just give it a little trim. Wow, this is so dusty. It's not much better. Alright, so if we did 1 centimeter strips-ish. Let's see how that will work. And then, I don't know if I really want to do the other one, the skinnier one, narrower one. Let's first of all, actually, before I do that, I'm going to take this one and pop it down. It might be enough. I might just go with 1 strip. Just going to give myself a little bit of white space at the bottom. I don't need any more than that, do I? Grab my scissors. I was thinking that this kit's making me hungry, but it's because I haven't had breakfast yet. I just wanted to dive in and get as much done as I could. Now, did I go across the whole page? Yeah, I did. I didn't mean to. I meant to just stick within the same as the boxes, but anyway, it is what it is. This one's thicker than the other one, I just realised, because I used the one I had not trimmed before instead of the one I had. Anyway, doesn't matter. Happy anyway. Wow, this is looking super pretty. Okay, let's zoom us out a touch. Okay, cool. Right, I think we're pretty much done. How crooked has this column become? Wow, that's crazy. Do I have the energy to pull these up without tearing my paper? I'm going to have to pull them all up though, aren't I? Okay. Alright, so not completely straight, of course. This box here really needs a bit of work, but it's okay. I'm fine with it. Okay, so what I was going to use my trackers for was what I was going to anyway. One is to work a little bit on our website content each day, and one is to leave work by 6:30. I think 6:30 makes the most sense for me. So I do have some room at the bottom at the moment, and I'm just trying to decide whether to put my hours actually in there or not, or if just tracking whether I leave by 6:30 is enough, or if I just decorate. So I might start with decorating and see what happens. I'm obsessed with using this little planner with the macarons on the cover and the little rainbow tabs. I think it is gorgeous. So I'm going to use that one. I'm going to put it on Monday because why not? What else do I need in here? I do want to remind myself to do my receipts. And I'm going to put those on Tuesday because I don't have anything else on Tuesday at this point. And if there's no meetings, then I might actually get time to do them. It's been ages since I've done my receipts. What else do we have here? Is it payday this week? I can't remember. I think it is. It wasn't payday last week, I don't think. So let's check the week before. Yes, it is payday this week. Okay, is there a payday sticker? payday. Yep, there we go, a little payday banner. And that will be on Thursday. Seems like so long away. Okay, good. Sleep-ins, not really gonna happen. But what I might do is use this little reminder sticker and put that on this flag. Let me go, and then I can write underneath it to do my little receipts. Okay, that's probably all, I think. I think I will put in the hours strips at the bottom, and I might use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll use these little strips for that. Let's start with this one. And then I might just put a little next week down here if I can find the right sized thing. It's a funny week. I feel like it's I feel like it should be the Christmas week, like Christmas party week, which is the week after. But unfortunately it is not. It is still another week to go before we have any fun. Alright, so I don't need any of those. What I need is something to put next week on. Now there's a next week banner here somewhere. Here it is. That'll help me decide how much room I have next week. So I just need a box to fit in there. Are these half boxes too big? Yeah, they are. Oh, I quite liked these little scallops. I'll just fit those in, I think. Not a lot of room for next week, but it is what it is. I'm just going to fit this second one in. Oh yeah, that fits. Perfect. Okay, I think that covers it. I think that's my week. It looks pretty cute. So I will go and write everything in, and I'll come back and show you how it turned out. See you shortly. Okay, here we go. I've put everything in. I've got my priorities here. I've actually added Dream Life to my work planner just to remind myself during the week that I need to work on that, because I want to launch that in the next few days. I've got my 2 trackers for adding content and leaving work by 6:30. A spot to put a couple of things for next week. And then I have across the top, as usual, my meetings and major reminders at the top there, and the beautiful full boxes across the page, and then my to-do lists across the bottom. And I mean, they're not huge to-do lists, but they're big items, and also it's a lot more than I would normally put in, I think. So I've kind of tried to think, even though it's early on Sunday morning, I've tried to have a think about what I do need to get done this week, and it's a lot. These are the kind of higher level things that I can remember. And as usual, my meeting on Monday morning will help me add more to that. But really the focus this week is on our website, as I said. Okay, so that's enough serious business out of the way. I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to do my little planner this week. I will have it with me, but I don't think I'm going to set it up as a usual kind of spread like this, simply because I don't have time today, and I would like to set it up. If I do, I will do it on camera, but most likely I'm just going to use it for simple notes this week, to plan out my Dream Life thing that hopefully you will get to see very, very soon. I just realized this is in upside down. Let's fix that. Not that you care, but okay, that's better. That's it from me. Thanks so much for watching, as usual. I hope you enjoy this video, and also my Christmas unboxing that I did earlier, which you'll see later, I suspect. Alright guys, thanks again, and I will see you all super soon. Bye!